Hey, Shalom. Shalom, it's your brother YAWANATHAN. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth and sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon our house. The title of this lesson is The Fix is On, and the squeeze is for the next phase in their plan. Elder MANASSEH here at the Tuesday camp here in Dallas brought it up yesterday during camp. He talked about, there's a 40% shortage of Seminole, and babies are being born at higher rates right now. Just coming off to the fact that, for this period, this 2-year period, that more people have been at home. So you know what people doing. But more babies are being born, and then the supply of food for the babies is damn near cut in half. Now, women with all these hormones that they've been putting in their bodies, also the food that people put in their bodies, it's gotten to a point to where, a majority of women don't even produce or lactate the way they would have in years past. So, as this food shortage is getting ready to come, as things begin to get scarce, all right, your shipments start to, get scarce because diesel fuel is going up, which is very important to, how things flow in a society, because, the ships that sail over here, they use diesel fuel. All right. The cranes that pick up those big crates of food and supplies off of those ships use diesel fuel. The trains that they're loaded onto use diesel fuel. The trucks that go pick up the supplies off of those trains use diesel fuel. If the price of diesel fuel is going up, right, the price of everything goes up. Things begin to slow down. All right, and it's gonna lead to inflation here, which is also biblical prophecy, and we go into this all the time. All right, so trickling all the way down to the babies, it's gonna get severe out here, man. Like the scriptures say, Matthew 24:21. Actually, let me go get it. The first precept I want to read is actually Luke 17:33. Then I'll go to Matthew 21. But Luke 17:33 reads what? Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it. So you got to realize we're under the curses. So we have to go to our enemies for one need of all things. But it's going to come a time where the house of Israel is no longer going to stay upon them that smote him. We're going to have to depend on the Lord, for our things for day to day, for survival. But those who are carnal are going to continue to look towards this devil. All right. And he's putting a squeeze on the things that people need to live and survive for the purpose of ushering in the next phase of his plan. You see, when people are hungry, and I do little lessons about it all the time, Stalin and the chicken. If you go on my page, type in Stalin and the chicken. There's a video that goes into a speech that Stalin gave his advisors about the population in Russia when he was in rulership. When people are hungry and they don't have the things that they need, and babies are crying because they're hungry, people will do anything. They will relinquish their control for the sake of just getting on to the next day. All right, so on top of what's a byproduct of people not having the things that they need? Well, people plot on each other. The crime rate goes up. So that's gonna there's gonna be a need for people needing to be protected. All right, there's more women than men, so women are gonna need men or need a man to protect them. Are the men gonna even want to protect the women with the climate of the battle of the sexes that's going on now? I think not. That's why the scriptures say a man should be a man of the Lord, and specific is going to be as fine as gold, fine as the gold of Ophir. Not just any man, a man of the Lord. All right, let's read this again. Luke 17:33. Whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. All right, and that's talking about, hey man, you're trying to hold on to, your establishment in the world, what you set up in the world, man. This place is finished, and that's the whole that. When you look at it this way, catching hell is almost a good thing for us. All right, being disgusted with this place is a good thing because we now have the fuel in our tank to be detached from the world. We want it to come. We want this kingdom to fall. Because we're like, look at the wickedness. Look at the constant vexation. The constant, hell that's going on in this place. I want it to be over with. It just needs to be done. So, the spiritual man catching our hell from time to time is good. It allows us to see clearly and have the proper perspective as we're going to have to more and more detach from this place. Let go of the gratification of our flesh. Let go of, the certain, conveniences that we may have in this world. For the sake of the kingdom coming in. For the sake of being sober-minded. All right? Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it. And whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. Are you losing your life for anything? No, you're losing it for the Lord's sake. Okay? That's what you're doing. All right? You're standing stiffly for the things of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Now, like I said, let's go to Matthew 24 and 21. Let's get to it here. Matthew 24. In that really quick. Matthew 24 and 21. Okay? It reads, For then shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. Salaki, let me start that again. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall there be great tribulation. So there's going to be great peril. When you go to Amos, the 8th chapter, let me go there really quick. Amos. It talks about the state that the world's going to be in, the constant peril that somebody's going to have to endure during this time that's coming upon the earth. All right, this is let's start at Amos 8 and 11. It says, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water. Now that famine is going to be there too. But it says this, but of hearing the words of the Lord, because people are going to come to the understanding that that is the only way to be delivered out of the situation that we're going to be in. All right. And then it says, then they shall wander from sea to sea and from the north even to the east. Now let's go back to Amos, the 5th chapter, I believe, 5 and 18. All right. And it says what? Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? All right. For those who haven't been seeking Yahweh Shem Yahushua, haven't been, trying to offend less, as it says in Sirach, this day is only going to mean your destruction. This time is only meaning your destruction. But for the elect, man, this is going to be a time to where they're magnified because they fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, they're gonna make it through this thing. They're gonna be able to weather the storm. All right, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. All right, jumped on me. Darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. So escaping one situation and death only to run into another. Or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. And if you don't get that venom out quick, you're gonna die a very painful death. Escaping one perilous situation only to run into another. That's what it's going to be for those who haven't been walking uprightly, who haven't been rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of their ability, who've been going off and telling the congregation wrong things. All right, verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Okay, so yeah, man, the time that's coming upon earth is going to be worse than any time, documented or undocumented. When you think about all the gruesome and horrific things that have taken place throughout history and the ages, for the Lord to say it's going to be worse than all of that, if that doesn't strike fear in you, man, I don't know what to tell you. That should be fueling your tank to turn from wickedness, to detach from this world, because you know it's going to be destroyed anyway. Like it says in 2 Peter's, from what manner of person are we to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Let me just go there, 2 Peter's 2, and I'll end it there. This is a quick lesson, man. I'm on the lunch break here. 2 Peter's 3 and 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Okay. Looking for and hastening until the coming of the day of God, when the heavens shall be on fire, shall be dissolved, the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. So, you know, the righteous, those that are sighing and crying for the abominations being done in the midst of this place, are going to be looking for that new heavens and that new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, which means you have to detach from this world. You have to be like Lot, not Lot's wife. All right, so just a quick lesson, man, because the squeeze is being put on you to lead you to what? Just, well, I'll do whatever you say. Just, you know, I just need food. I'll do what, you know, I'll do whatever. If I can just have some medicine, I'll do whatever. And they'll say, okay, we'll help you out, but you have to take this CHIP, this charagma. That's what it's boiling down to. So all these things are being orchestrated to put the people in a chokehold to do something. Because this devil he has to figure out a way to prolong his kingdom. And if he can defile the temple of the saints, which temple ye are, you know, he thinks that, oh man, I can prolong this. I can beat the Most High. But the Lord has preserved a remnant that shall not bend the knee to Baal. All right. So with that being said, man, it's a quick lesson for you guys. I want to give all praises to the Most High once more. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. All right. May the blessing of election be upon you. Shalom.